We'll talk about Harry Kane in just a sec. I thought it was a really good win for Spurs last night.
I don't think first half they were great.
No, they
watching
weren't.
it, and Palace had the big chance in Ayew. He should pass it to Elise, who puts it in the net. But second half, fair play. They came out, they played really well. Harry Kane's 2 goals. The second one is...
Do you not think the goalkeeper should have come for the first one a bit more? Ball comes over in his 6-yard box.
No, it's not. Even though it's 6-yard box, it's difficult because they work it really well. And Brian Heel, I think that's how you say his name. Brian Heel, that's how you pronounce it.
You don't say Gill?
No, it's Hill.
You sure there's not something wrong with your telly?
No, I promise you.
Hill?
Yeah. Where's Brassel? Them boys.
Brian Hill?
Yeah.
Have you got to put a on it?
Probably, yeah. Brian Hill, right?
Is it Hill?
Yeah. He played really well.
Who did?
Brian Gill. And he worked it really well. And the ball from Perisic, because the goalkeeper's obviously at the front post, he can't react to get to the back, and it's a good header. But the second one, no goalkeeper can save that. Touch, finish, smash.
Good ball in from Brian Hill, isn't it?
He played well. Do you know, that's the best.
I like him. I think he's got a good left foot.
Do you know what?
He played bad at the weekend
against Villa and he got dragged. But it almost like against Crystal Palace, he went out there with a point to prove, and I thought he played really well.
You mentioned Harry Kane. We have to talk about Harry Kane. He's 29 years old. He'll be 30 in July. Listen, this conversation always comes up.
It's when you talk about one of the best strikers in the world, it's going to come up.
And the fact that his deal expires in June of 2024. So this summer, he'll have a year left. And that's at 30 years old, when you're one of the best players on the planet, that's when the big deal comes in. If he's going to move, it's going to be now.
Let me ask you a question. Would he be the greatest free ever?
No. I'm sure there's some great frees. You've put me on the spot there.
Yeah, free.
There are some great frees, aren't there?
Well, you talk about
but most of Bayern Munich's team's free, isn't it?
Free. Okay, but you talk about a guy that scored 21 when he first broke on the scene, 13, 14.
Yeah, he probably would be one of the greatest frees ever, yeah.
Since the 14-15 season, this is his record. This is all Premier League. 21, 25, 29, 30, 17, 18, 23, 17, and he's got 15 already.
That's nuts. I don't think he'll be allowed. Nuts. I don't think he'll be allowed to leave on a free.
We've got no choice.
No, he'll either. They'll either have. They've got to make a decision, Spurs. They'll either have to sell him in the summer for 70 million with a year left, is my guess, or he will have to sign a new deal.
It's a mad one because with Harry Kane and Daniel Levy, I almost feel with Daniel, I'm with you. I don't think he'd want Harry to go for free, and he can't afford that. He can't afford that. No, but then he cost you nothing in the first place. But but
that's irrelevant.
I know it's irrelevant, but I almost feel like even if Harry Kane can have a week left, Daniel Levy's trying to get top money for him. I know. To let a player of that quality to walk away for nothing would be really disappointing.
Yeah, you can't do that. I think if he's going to cash in, I think he's going to stay in the Premier League because I think he wants Alan Shearer's record.
So how much? Because I think United have been linked heavily with him.
What would you get him for? A 30-year-old, 70 million? Is that nuts? Is that nuts money?
It's not nuts.
Well, we paid about that for Casemiro, right?
Daniel Levy would say no. That's the problem you got.
Yeah.
Because 70 million for a guy who's got a year left, 70 million's bonkers, but of someone of that quality, you go, okay.
I know, but if Harry Kane says, either let me go or I'm going to stay and go for free, then this is probably the first time Harry Kane's got that power.
I think Daniel Levy would let him go for free then.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I don't think he's a businessman, a very clever businessman. He won't let anyone go for
free.
free.
So just say Chelsea the only team that comes in.
Yeah.
With a bid. Man United bid 70.
Yeah.
And Chelsea bid 80. Is he going to sell Harry Kane to Chelsea?
No.
Absolutely not.
No, but he'll go to United for 70.
Listen, I'm not convinced that he even leaves.
You not?
No, I'm not convinced he leaves.
Okay.
It would not surprise me if, come end of the season, maybe he signs a new long-term deal at Spurs.
I'd be stunned.
Would you?
I really would do, yeah. I really would do. I think you need silverware. Anyway, what do you think, Harry Kane? He's going to be 30 in July. He'll have a year left on his deal. What happens next? And we'll talk about Spurs. I thought it was a really good win last night as well for them at Selhurst Park.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.